Can't even handle a bug.
Incoming! Get ready to die!
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block, and Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a ship into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine putting stuff down here. Poor bastards.
Let's see if there's anything good behind this expert lock. Wow. That was real pathetic.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit. While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Okay.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Look out the window.
Why is it so laggy?
Quit screwing around and pick up. ¿Qué carajos took you so long? Use the warden's intercom near the window. Do you have any idea how long I have been waiting? Pick up on the intercom. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
Where are you right now?
I don't know. Looks like some kind of a security office or something. It doesn't matter. Did you find anything or not?
Where's everyone?
I'm the only one left. Damn creatures finished off the rest of my people. But finding the legacy, that is going to make their sacrifice worthwhile.
I found information on Crix's legacy. No thanks to Mathis, who barely lifted a finger.
I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down
I
here.
can't believe we didn't have a
Looks like I
choice
picked
to
the right person
lie
for
to
the
him.
job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key.
How are you getting back?
According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation exit I can use to return to the surface. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship, and I'll probably still beat you to the key.
What about my ship?
Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just get your ass on that shuttle and get out of here.
I'd rather meet up.
Yeah, sure, and I wish gold coins would start raining from the sky. Now, if wishing time is over, maybe you'd be kind enough to stop running your mouth and listen for a change. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Great. That required a master lock. It didn't even give me a blue item. This game is stupid.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone.
Don't change the subject. You've been trying to get me to kill Delgado this whole time.
Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have cut you out of the deal, but I didn't, right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened.
Fine, we're gonna owe me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
I like my options. Okay, but you know, kind of shaky about it. And okay, I'll forget about it, but you owe me a favor. It's like, good job, great job. What amazing writing that is. 3 different flavors of okay.
have
things
something
for you.
Yes?
And we're locked up.
Rook. You might think it's funny.
If you want to stay under the radar. All business and no fun. Sounds like fun. Let's see.
I got the prison ship. Okay.
Need something?
You want it? Now you buy the right gear. See ya.
As long as you put
I've
the
got
feet
what
first.
you just gotten a new shipment.
I don't really care about any of that.
All right, see you around.
Too many missions.
Needs.
Not enough time.
All right, let's get this over with. Oh, bye, I guess.
Even pirates need to shop.
I hope you
Jeez,
came
looks
with
like you can get
credits.
anything here.
Oh, the game automatically
If it's hard to find, we can
made
talk
Sam
about
my
whatever you
follower again.
want.
That's great.
As long as you got the... Don't be a stranger.
I forgot. I need to look for digipics.
All right, make it this better view. We're done here. Great.
I think you're the one that has it.
Right, protective. I'll only the bet.
Yeah. Give me all 11 of them.
Stay safe out there.
Okay. Save.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over.
Where's my payment?
Demanding the credits up front, huh? You're learning, Rook. You are learning. Don't worry. You finish the job, and you will get paid. But first, I need to sample the merchandise.
Translation. Give him what you found before he puts a hole in your chest.
Would a thank you be so difficult?
Oh, excuse me? Forgive my impertinence. What I meant to say was, give me whatever you found right now before I blow your goddamn head off. Please.
Just cut the crap and give him what you found.
Here.
That's it? Just one slate. After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Neva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
How we know someone else hasn't already found it?
Because they would be rolling in so much cash, there is no way they could keep it quiet. It's like hitting a jackpot. Not to mention, they'd need someone with Shinya skills to keep the crypto tracing on the currency clean. And as far as Galbank goes, I doubt they would bother. Their bean counters would be too busy weighing the loss versus recovery costs. Now, the legacy is out there, just waiting for us to find. I can feel it.
We don't have much to go on.
Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
Great.
And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
A legendary pistol. What's in the Galbank archives?
It's not what you're thinking. It's more of an office than a bank vault. Once you're inside, you'll be able to gain access to one of their computers and find out more about the legacy.
Who's Rokov?
Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. A real pain in the ass. He used to run with the fleet until we kicked him out. Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to captain a starliner for Trident. Gives us a contact within the company. He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. But I'm not ready to let him in just yet. Maybe you can use that to your advantage.
So I'm running errands for you now.
Yeah, so that is exactly what you're going to do. If you haven't noticed by now, that is how things work around here. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
All you need is the Galbank credentials?
I see what you are getting at, Rook. And don't worry, I would ask the same thing. Just be sure to get those credentials.
Anything else of value you find on Rokoff's Starliner? It's all yours.
How do you expect me to leave things with Rokov?
You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out.
I better be getting paid for this job.
Don't be stupid. You gotta look at the big picture. We do this right, and we are all getting paid for this job. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
Why are you letting Mathis' future hinge on my opinion?
Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders, and you put your neck on the block to get that data to the key. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock and prevent him from doing something as stupid.
I don't care about Mathis. I care about making credit.
Fair enough. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Griggs' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
Soon, everyone is going to learn to fear the fleet.
Ready to get back out there?
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you.
Would you have preferred I told Delgado about your little plot?
Oh, I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back.
Okay. Give it your best shot, Mathis.
Oh, I will, I can promise you that. Best part is, you won't even see it coming.
I just hope this doesn't come back to bite us. Even an inept pirate can be a problem.
Now get the hell out of me way!
Why did we let him live after that?
Oh! Sorry,
He's still part of the Crimson Fleet? This game fucking sucks. It's just not good. The quests in this game are so linear, it like hurts me. You can't even make a simple choice in this game. Why would you ever let someone that threatened your life live? I don't understand. That makes absolutely zero sense to me.
This is their bar?
Especially when you're a part of the Crimson Fleet.
I just expected a few dead bodies here and there.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokov on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Why would it slip through your fingers?
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren of the Stars. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that Starliner, the event will be canceled and I can kiss my payday goodbye. There's no way I'm gonna miss this window of opportunity.
As long as I get my cut.
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different? Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Does Gal Bank executive I'm looking for have anything to do with the award?
No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Gal Bank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. But I guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event.
How is an award worth so much money?
From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable.
No one likes a cheater, Neva. You need to win that trophy fair and square.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
So if we want to see any juice at the end, we gotta play ball. Message received.
ES reward or award?
Yeah, ES, Earth, Savior. Get it? Come on. Keep up with me here. I got about 17 other things to do and you're holding me up.
Isn't Rocklov going to expect a cut?
All Rokov does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits.
Maybe I'll just take the pay cut and save myself the trouble.
You do whatever you want. I'm trying to offer you extra money and you're throwing it in my face? I'm gonna remember that. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last one.
There are so many people that are invincible in this game, it just makes the game very not fun. Because you can't kill anyone important.
Let's put all the Sentinel systems on one planet. What could go wrong?
Wait, what? Why is the Constance here? Hello? Why are you in... Where are you?
This is the Earth colony ship Constant. What is the nature of your communication? Whew. I was worried for a second that you might be a pirate or something. I sure am glad to see you instead.
How are you holding up?
Great. The engineers are keeping it running smoothly. The grav drive's still working like a charm. And now that we can contact others out there, we've been able to pick up supplies and perform some much-needed maintenance on the old Constant.
So where are you off to?
It's hard to say at the moment. We're actually sitting here trying to figure that out. We have a few more planets and moons in mind to check out. The captain is convinced at least one of them will be to our liking. It's disappointing that we haven't found something yet, or settled for less, but I get it. We want to make sure our forever home is as good as it can be, and there are no shortages of hospitable worlds.
Then why are you flying over an inhospitable moon? How goes your search?
Not bad, but not great. As you can imagine, we're still searching, unfortunately. We visited some promising worlds, but Captain Breckenridge has shot them down for one reason or another. And some of the reasons have been very good, honestly, like not wanting to live on a planet with lots of volcanic activity or one that constantly smells of sulfur. But I feel like we could have settled for less than absolute perfection by now.
Need any help?
I think we're doing pretty good. Captain Breckenridge hasn't informed me of any pressing concerns, at least. Oh, you know what? I think I heard Janet grumbling about needing help with something. Maybe come aboard and talk to her? Actually, Abe might need some help from someone with the ship. He's been stressing out about it lately, but what else is new? You can always dock with us and go talk to him.
Alright, fine.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Janet and Abe. Where's the robot?
Great. How many more days, months, years have been cooped up here?
Hey.
Wow. I've heard about you. Here you are. Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
I hear you're the one who helped us out of that mess. It's good to meet you. I suppose I have you to thank for my husband Mabuti's continued survival.
What's wrong with Mahuti? Was he dying?
No, but he was in danger of being terminated. The ECS Constant had a very strict population control measure that we needed to enact because resources and living spaces were scarce. The eldest of us would volunteer to terminate themselves to make room when needed. Mabuti, being the kind soul he is, volunteered. It may seem harsh, but it was needed for our continued survival.
Well, hopefully the situation no longer calls for that.
I certainly hope so, too. It shouldn't.
What happened if the population grew too much?
We tried our best to avoid that through careful family planning. Rarely we ran into situations where things did not go according to plan. And then we needed to adjust and make difficult decisions concerning our community and resources. We never did anything without careful consideration. But at the end of the day, we needed to do what was best for the ship, so as not to put everyone in jeopardy.
How's Mahuti doing now that we resolved the scarcity?
In theory, yes. Thanks to you. Since we are free to travel wherever we want and communicate with other ships, we aren't worried about running out of supplies. So, voluntary terminations have been put on hold for the time being. Of course, we may still run into problems with living space aboard the ship if we go too long without finding a new home.
Can I assume you're a chief medical officer?
Indeed. There aren't many doctors on board. In addition to regular checkups, I perform surgeries, obstetrics, and other medical procedures. I also help train the next generation of doctors. After all, someone must. It's demanding work.
Okay.
Take care of yourself out there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, maybe you could help.
Is this your morgue?
Been talking about meeting someone with
keeping a... I can't tell you how many... See you!
Is that not the right person? Who the hell is Bog?
We were so close to finding our new home.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
It's hard work keeping everyone happy in my little community, but I try my best. It's not so bad. Roaming the universe, looking for that perfect new home.
You need something?
Oh, you heard? I was just kvetching to myself. Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but hey, you're someone with a ship, aren't you?
Uh-huh, just tell me what you need.
I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that people exist out there, the crew's been asking me if we could track down possible relatives. I made the mistake of looking some up, and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and forth, but could you deliver these messages for us to connect our crew with their relatives?
I can do it, but I need some compensation.
Of course, yes, of course. Well, as you know, we don't have much, but I'll find something for you. Let me get you the letter and the information you'll need to track down the relative.
Okay.
There's so much more to learn about. Just...
Oh, damn, this ship is confusing. I just need to commit some things to memory.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Be careful. Stay out of trouble.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
That planet was not right for us anyway. No doubt the next one will be. Safe travels to you.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outsiders.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Just because our equipment's old.
Isn't there two people I need to talk to? I thought one of them was the plant lady, but I couldn't find her at the plant thing.
I've lived my entire life in the
So much to learn now that I can get inventory from the outside.
sure.
We sometimes dock with trade vessels and supply depots along the way. When we do, I manage to pick up goods to sell. We still provide most necessities to our crew, but they may buy extra or afford some luxury items. Sometimes, we even sell to visitors.
Do you get a lot of customers?
The idea of a shop is new to the crew, so business is pretty good in that sense. Most of the money goes towards our communal funds, though. And we get some business from various visitors and traders when we meet up with them.
I'm curious to know what you have for sale.
Just the basics. We can also make a deal for anything you want to offer.
You sell a Desert Eagle? Alright. Hey, I'll buy those digipics. Yeah, essentially that's the same as mine.
Be seeing you.
Now that we know there are other...
Is it the classroom that I need to go to?
So many people out there. I thought we were alone. Ha! You must have been speaking with my sister. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chiefess generations ago. While I don't think my...
Okay.
Not much different than the previous. There's a lot for us. It can seem a little...
Okay.
I hope you'll come back. There's so much to learn.
Problems with it. I'm sure.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
I wasn't looking forward to working my way out of... I'm the navigation officer, but I'm helping us to chart course. Then it's just a... Take care of yourself out there, eh?
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I maintain order around here, and I will continue that, even at this stage.
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
I wonder what else is out there.
And to think, all this time we thought we were alone.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see it. Never seen a ship like yours before.
Okay, well. The location of the ECS constant. To bog. The hell?
Well, then again, I haven't seen any.
The Crimson Fleet?
Textbook there. We're free.
Wait, where's the ship? What the hell? Okay.
Docking procedure is complete.
all. Tell him to let know.
Who's Bog? And why do I need to speak with him?
Been hearing some stuff about the fantasy.
Some people drink coffee.
Okay.
What'll it be?
Heard you've been moping around Bog. No one likes a sad bartender.
Working around this slot day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give a damn.
Oh, they don't. I think it's genuine complaint.
Ha! Now that sounds about right. Well, I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved. Almost married her, I bet. I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. Tell you what, if you want to help an old man out, bring me back the one thing of Maddie's that ever meant anything to me.
What's the story?
Maddie had my eye back in the day. Thing was, she had the eye of my best mate, too. A bloke by the name of Clay Dietrich. Clay and I did a luxury liner, snatched a ring I knew Maddie would love. Before I could say anything, Clay asked if he could have her in the air to propose. Long story short, Clay married Maddie and then ran off to raise hell with Ecliptic. And then he got the poor girl killed.
Alright, I'll get it, but I'll get paid for this.
Of course. Don't think I ain't got a clue about who I'm dealing with, mate. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
Oh, it moved. Oh my god, they settled. That's awesome. Let's go.
This is the Earth colony ship Constant. What is the nature of your communication? Hey, look who it is. Nice to see you again.
How are you holding up?
Great. The engineers are keeping it running smoothly. The grav drive's still working like a charm. And now that we can contact others out there, we've been able to pick up...
Yeah, same thing.
It's hard to say at the moment. We're actually sitting here trying to figure... We have a few more planets and moons in mind to check out. The captain is convinced, at least... It's disappointing that we haven't... We want to make sure for... Not bad, but as you can imagine, we're still searching, unfortunately. We visited some promising worlds, but Captain... Some of the reasons have been very good, honestly. But I feel like we could have settled for... I think we're doing pretty good. Captain Breckenridge hasn't informed me of it. Oh, you know what? I think I heard Janet grumbling about needing help with something. Maybe come...
Janet.
Docking complete.
Who the hell is Janet?
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting. Just stay out of trouble.
I'm pretty sure that's...
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community.
I'm worried about Johnny. I wonder if someone from the outside can help out. Wow, I've heard about you.
I need to go up.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't worry. You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
I know they're really
Get
going
up,
to
Janet.
appreciate what we're doing.
Get up, Janet. Up. Let's go.
Well, look who it is. The one who helped us out of our situation, leaving us to roam the galaxy forever. Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. I know it's not your fault. You were just trying to help. It's me. I'm just frustrated.
You don't seem very happy.
Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear that's never going to happen. I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact with, there aren't any ways off this ship. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists we stay together for the sake of the community. I'm stuck here.
Is it really that bad?
Oh my god, yes! It's all I've ever known. But I feel a deep need to get out of here. I can't explain it. Maybe it was all those movies I saw as a kid. Green meadows, beaches, lush forests, mountains. I've always wanted to experience these things. And we were so close to it, damn it! I could almost feel it. So yeah, I'm done with this place.
I wonder if I can convince Captain Breckenridge to let you leave.
It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. You know she can be stubborn. But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Maybe you can do it again and fix this mess. Sorry, I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be really grateful to you if you succeed.
This ain't no prison, and if you don't want to be here, you have the right to leave. We'll get her to change her mind.
Very well.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Oh. That is, not what I was expecting. Wait, what? God dang it, game. I knew I was going the wrong way. I trusted it,
Careful
and
waving
it
that
lied to
fancy
me.
gun around. Just stay out of trouble.
Get up.
My crew may not realize it now, but we will be much happier with a home of our own.
Janet wants to leave. I told her I'd talk to you about it.
I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. For the sake of our mission and community, we need to stay together. Each member of our community is valuable, especially Janet. If she left, we'd be at least a couple of weeks behind in food production while we trained someone to fill her role. But I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say, a large quantity of potatoes?
Is it really so important that she stays here?
Yes. Losing her would mean one less person to help out, and we're strained as it is. We're all in this together, have been since the very start. If she goes, then who else will want to go? We need to preserve our culture for the sake of our mission, and it's hard to do that if everyone leaves.
This should ensure you have adequate food while you train someone else.
Sorry, that's not going to be enough. If we're really going to do this, you'll need to bring me more. Let me know when you've got what I'm asking for. We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. What's a little longer? Well, if you can bring me those potatoes, I'll be the judge of that.
Put yourself in her shoes.
If I were in her shoes, I would be grateful for all I was given, and for the promise of a perfect new home all to ourselves.
If letting one person go would cause mass exodus, maybe you're wrong about your mission.
A fair point. Maybe we can sustain one loss. Everyone else still believes in our mission.
Janet's really not happy. You don't want her disposition to jeopardize your mission.
I suppose not. It would be bad for all of us if she slipped into depression. Well, you've got away with words, I'll give you that. Once again, you've convinced me to do the right thing. And while I'm not happy about letting one of our own go, I think you're right. It's for the best. Let her know she's free to leave on the next ship willing to take her. I just hope this doesn't prompt others to want to leave as well.
Sometimes it's best to let someone that's miserable go. They can drag everyone around them down.
Speaking from experience, Toe?
Now that we know what's out there, the constant is a peaceful.
Get up.
It'll be a miracle if you can get through to Captain Brackenridge.
Well, I did, and she's willing to let you leave.
Wait, for real? How? I thought I was going to have to escape on my own somehow, but if she's given me her blessing, that's even better.
I made a compelling case for you. She agreed.
If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. After all, you're the reason we're still out here. I heard about what you did for us, getting that grav drive or whatever. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to help earlier. I probably should have just asked you, but I guess I'm not good at asking for help. Anyway, thanks for helping me. I know you didn't need to.
So, what about your sister?
Julia? Oh, she'll be fine. She loves this stupid ship. I've tried talking her into coming with me, but she won't budge. Like almost everyone else, she believes in the original mission. Whatever. I'm sure I'll hear news of the Constant's whereabouts. Maybe I'll even come back to visit. She's my sister, after all.
What are you gonna do?
No idea. One of the techs who helped retrofit the grav drive onto the Constant mentioned a place called New Atlantis.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll check it out. It sounded interesting. Anyway, seems like a good place to start, especially if I want to find a job that isn't farming.
No problem. Wish you luck wherever you find yourself.
Thanks again. I'm going to need it. It's a whole new world out there. I hope we meet again someday.
Cool.
You know, I was fine with everyone else in the universe being dead.
So what's now?
Now that I'm free to go, I guess I'll try to hitch a ride on the next passing ship we meet. I still have some final preparations to make anyway. I'm hoping to get to New Atlantis. I'll have to find work, because I hear I'll need to earn money to afford food, supplies, and some place to live. I'm not sure quite what to expect, but I've seen and heard enough about life on Earth that I have an idea. I'm sure it won't be too bad.
Okay.
See you, I guess.